guys, welcome back. I know it's been such a long time. I tried to film like 2 weeks ago. Actually, it hasn't been that long, but I'm kind of over exaggerating, but it's been a while. I tried to film, I want to say last week, but the week before that I had midterms, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down this weekend and I'm gonna film. But then we went to Atlanta because it was spring break, and then I came back and I had exams. I also have exams next week, but I was like, you know what, like, it's just been way too long. So here I am. I created this look. I wore this to my friend's wedding, and it's perfect for green eyes, even brown eyes. Since I have brown eyes, I feel like it just makes everything pop. And I did get a lot of requests on Snapchat, so this is why I thought I would do it. I'm showing you guys a couple of new techniques that I've seen around, so I just put them all together in this video, and I feel like they really do help. So if you want to see how I got these looks, if you guys want to see how I got this look and learn the new techniques that I've learned, then just keep watching. So to start off, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NW20, and I'm just taking a little bit and just putting it on my mirror. Okay, I'm just taking a little bit of that and just putting it on my eyelids, and just going with any brush and just blend all that out. Now to start the eyes, I'm going in with the Morphe brushes palette, like always, the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm taking this light brown shade right here and going in with my Sigma 840 brush. I'm just going to dust that in my crease. I'm going in with a little fluffier brush and picking up this shade right here. I'm just going to put that on the same place. Okay, I just zoomed you guys in a little bit so you guys can see my eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with this dark green color right here, and I'm just going to pick that up with my finger. I feel like you don't need like fancy brushes all the time. Honestly, half the time I use my fingers to apply eyeshadow, and I find that it works more better than brushes. So if you guys don't have brushes, don't feel like, oh my god, I need to get brushes. You don't. I started off by using my fingers, and then when I could afford brushes, I got them. I'm leaving the inner corners bare because I'm going to go in with a highlight shade and put that on. Going in with this ColourPop eyeshadow in Hammered. It's like a dark olive green with like gold specks of glitter. It's so beautiful. And I'm just putting that on top. Taking this darker brown color right here, and any small pencil brush, just take that and put it right above the green, or right below that crease color. I started doing makeup, especially my eyes. I always had an issue with, like, I didn't know how far down to take my eyeshadow, how far up, how like far out to take it. I always had that issue, and I would always see like makeup artists and YouTubers, and they would have that like perfect line and like perfect crease. So, and I could never get it. So what I did to finally get it is, if you like look down, so I have a mirror that's a little lower, and I look down into it. So if you have a mirror that's like, here's my mirror, it's dirty, sorry. If I hold it straight up, you're not going to be able to see like the angle you should make your eyeshadow go to. But if you put it lower, then, and if you close your eyes a little bit, you can kind of see, okay, like here's my crease and it stops right here. So I should take my eyeshadow like this. Also, why I do my eyeshadow so messy is because I like to take it a little lower than where that line is, just so when I clean it up, I can just follow this edge right here and it's gonna be a perfect straight line. So that's something that really helped me, and I feel like really changed the way my eyes look when I apply my eyeshadow. Taking these two colors right here, and I'm just gonna put that in our inner corner where we left blank. I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Oh, before applying my foundation, I always prime my face. I already prime my face. I usually use the Professional. And lately, I've been using this Botanics eye serum for my under eye. I don't know why, I just started getting really weird like bumps and like texture right here. I mean, I still have a little bit, but it was just looking really nasty. Anytime I would put my concealer on and my concealer started creasing, and I don't know, it was just really bad. So I went and I got this from Target, and I've really been enjoying it. I got the box, it said it's like for dark circles and for like smoothing and stuff like that. And I don't feel like it's done anything for my dark circles, but it has made my skin feel a bit smoother. This on before applying my foundation and concealer because I feel like everything goes on so much more smooth. So now for foundation, I'm going in with this Revlon Colorstay Whipped. I've had this for a very long time, but I rarely ever use it because anytime I do, I feel like it breaks me out. But I do love the coverage and the finish. Like one time, I know this is so bad and no one should do this, but I went to the gym with this on and it did not budge. Like, I'm really oily and it did not get oily at all. It looked even better than it did when I put it on. And I mean, I love this stuff so much, but I can't wear it like often without breaking out. It's super thick. Like, it will not fall. But it's not thick when you put it on your face. Like, I don't feel like, oh my god, I have so much crap on my face. So I'm just gonna dot this on everywhere. I'm going in with my Sigma flat top kabuki brush. I tried using my beauty blender with this, but I found that it did not blend that well since it is like a moussey, creamy texture. So that's why I like using brushes with this. And remember to always blend down your neck, just because even if it is the same color as your face, you want like the texture and everything to look the same. So that's why I always blend down everything down my neck. For concealer, I'm going back in with my MAC Prolongwear, and I'm just gonna take that. I hate this packaging. It takes out so much. I'm just gonna take that and dab it under my eyes. And I'm also gonna take that on the sides of my nose, just because it makes your nose look a little more slim. I'm just gonna go in with my sponge and I'm just gonna blend that out. So a lot of people have asked me questions on this. I get mine from Ulta. I've never gotten a real beauty blender from Sephora because first of all, it's just way too expensive. And second of all, I feel like this works perfectly fine. I've asked the people that have both and they really do like this. And this one is like $5, and at Ulta they usually have like buy like 2 for $10. So I usually just pick those up and they last a very long time. So what you want to do is you just want to take this and put it under your sink and just run water on it and just like squeeze it a couple times. What I usually do is I take like a paper towel and I just squeeze it on top, just so, because I don't like it extremely wet. I just want it a little damp. My sister tried using it just dry and she was just like, I don't know how you like this. It's not good at all. It doesn't even work. And I was just like, well, did you wet it? And she was just like, you're supposed to. And I was like, yeah. And then she did it and now she loves it. I'm just going to take my Ben Nye translucent powder and I'm just going to set all of that. MAC Studio Fix powder in NC35. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I'm not taking a lot of it. I'm literally just dabbing a little bit, dusting it off, and just patting that on my face. I know some people think this is a lot of makeup. I mean, it really is, let's get real. But this is just the way I like doing it. And especially if you've been doing makeup for years, you kind of get used to it. And it starts like, it doesn't feel too much. And again, this is something that I wear to like a wedding, or if I know that I need my makeup to really stay. I usually always go in with powder because after my foundation, because then when I go in with my bronzer and I don't set it, it clings onto the foundation. Since the foundation is tacky, it sticks onto it, and that's how it can look blotchy and muddy. If you have a problem with that, and if you set your foundation before putting on the contour, bronzer, whatever, then I'm pretty sure that's gonna help you. Now I'm just going back in with my Shade and Light palette like always, and I'm just gonna contour. Don't forget the jaw. Have that double chin. This technique is what I learned from Dress Your Face. She usually does this like on her master classes, or if you guys follow her on Snapchat. So what she usually does is she takes the MAC Studio Fix powder in a highlight shade. So for me, that's NC25. And she sets her under eyes with that. And I honestly didn't think it was going to make that big of a difference when I first tried it. But when I did do it, it really did make a big difference. Like, she always said like, oh yeah, it's gonna look airbrushed, and that's exactly what it looks like. When you put this on, it like just smooths everything over. Like, it makes everything just one color. It makes it so smooth and nice. It looks like it's photoshopped. And like, I've been obsessed with this technique ever since. So you really want to pack on your brush, just dust a little bit off, and then just pack it right there. And this also brightens the under eye as well. I don't know if my camera's picking this up, but there's like such a big difference between this eye and this under eye. Like, you can see the texture here. It's just, I mean, it still looks normal, but this part, it just looks photoshopped, and I love it so much. And also what I like to do is I like to take this on the sides of my nose, just so if the contour went down a little too low, we can just clean that up, and then just slightly brush it upwards. And also, if you highlight the under eyes, don't forget to hit your chin and your forehead, or else it's just going to be like super bright and stark white right here under your eyes, and it's going to be dark here, and we want to even everything out. I'm going back to the eyes, and I'm taking this L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner like always, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that. So now, just taking any clean brush, I'm just going to blend out the eyeliner. Going in with a small, what is this called? Round crease brush. Just take that green eyeshadow again, and we're just gonna smoke out that harsh line. Taking a little bit of that brown, very lightly, and just the corner and the edges of the black, or the green that we put on, I'm just gonna blend that out. I've been threading my brows by myself because I'm so lazy to go to the salon, and I screwed it up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I just took off way too much. So we're gonna have to fill that in. Taking this NYX eyebrow gel, and this is what I'm gonna use. I just take whatever's left and I work that towards the front. And then if I need more, I go back in. Always hold the brush towards the end. Don't hold it towards the front, because that's how you get a super harsh line. Even with blending your eyeshadow, hold the brush towards the end. That's just going to blend it out more smooth. It's going to be more soft, and that's how we want it. We don't want harsh lines. We want it to be soft. Like, even with your contour, hold the brush towards the end. And I'm so excited. I just got these Huda Beauty lashes. These are in Claudia number 6. I've always wanted to do this. I don't even know if it looks right. Like, I don't know if my nose is straight aligned with it, but I've always wanted to do it. They look like this. They're so gorgeous. My mom just went to Dubai, so she got a couple of them for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these. It really just took me 20 minutes to put on these lashes. I mean, they're not hard to apply, I just couldn't. I think it's my glue. But look at how pretty they are, oh my god. Now for highlight, you guys already know I'm using Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. And just, oh yeah, so I came up with, well, I heard of another technique, and it's to put on your highlighter first and then go in with blush, because sometimes there's a harsh line when you put on highlighter. Like, let's say if I use this one, even though it is very pretty, it's super white. So if I put that on, there's gonna be just a harsh line of white. So when you put on the highlight first and then you go on with that blush, it'll blend that highlight out. So that's just something new that I've been doing. And with my 10 color blush palette by BH Cosmetics, it looks like this. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Since there's so much going on the eyes, I don't want too much going on my face. First going in with Soar Lip Liner from MAC, and I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm going in with Spice Lip Liner, like always, by Rimmel, and I'm just gonna fill that in. Sometimes like you get like a white film around your lips, and I hate that so much. I don't know why the hell it happens. Like even if I exfoliate my lips and moisturize them, it just happens sometimes when I put on lipstick. So if you take your lip liner and put it where you would get that film, it stops it from happening. In with my Melted Nude lipstick and just gonna put that in the center. So here's the completed look. I feel like this is perfect for like green eyes, brown eyes, honestly actually any type of eyes, but I just feel like it makes the green eyes or brown eyes pop even more, so that's why I love doing it. Since I do have brown eyes, I feel like it just brings out the color. I know it's been such a long time since I've been on here, like I've been so busy, but I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!